Twins, lies, heartbreak, chaos. The first time I kissed him, I remember thinking how strange it was that his cologne seemed to change every other week, sometimes spicy, sometimes floral. But I chalked it up to mood swings, just another quirk in our whirlwind romance. He told me he had an identical twin who was always traveling, always just out of reach, a shadow in the corners of our conversations. I met her exactly once, in passing outside his building, and she smiled at me like she already knew my secrets. He laughed it off, said twins were weird like that. It started to unravel the night he cancelled our anniversary dinner, claiming an emergency at work. I went to his place anyway, a knot of suspicion in my gut, only to see his twin leaving in a hurry, hair tucked up under a hoodie, keys jangling. I called out, and she froze, turned, and for a split second I saw him, my boyfriend's eyes staring out from her face, the exact same way he did when he lied. She stammered something about being late, but my mind was already racing, piecing together every odd moment, every time he'd been busy, every little inconsistency. I confronted him the next day, and that's when the truth exploded out. There was no twin. There was his wife, with whom he'd concocted this whole charade, trading places whenever one of them needed to be somewhere else. They'd been living a double life, swapping out for months. Sometimes I was sleeping with her, sometimes with him. The realization hit me like a punch, the touches that felt off, the kisses that were too soft, the laughs that didn't sound quite right. I'd been a spectator in their twisted game, a prop in their marriage's desperate attempt to feel alive. The worst part wasn't the betrayal or the humiliation. It was the way I found myself longing for both of them, craving the unpredictable chaos, the illicit thrill. I wanted to scream, to run, to set the whole world on fire, but instead I just stood there, dizzy with heartbreak and desire, realizing that the real secret wasn't theirs, it was mine. I had fallen in love with the lie, and now I didn't know how to live without it.